Hello and welcome back to Redirecting. It's become very clear that there are people in this world who have absolutely no integrity, no type of honor, no respect for anything and anyone. And Jessie Lee Peterson would be one of those people. Recently, he came out against Representative Elijah Cummings, who just passed away not too long ago. And Jessie Lee Peterson is literally, to me, in my opinion, speaking an abomination. I'm going to read an article that is on the Grio where he is literally saying that the Most High God killed Representative Elijah Cummings for opposing Donald Trump. Now, this man, Jessie Lee Peterson, he sounds so sick to me. You see, he sounds very sick indeed. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read the article, and you can see just how horrendous and how repulsive this man is. It says a black conservative radio host who is known for his incendiary commentary is apparently seeking even lower ground by telling his listeners that he believes God killed Representative Elijah Cummings as punishment for opposing Donald Trump. According to Daily Kos, following Cummings' passing on October 17th, far-right commentator and pastor Jessie Lee Peterson took to his radio program to make claims that the late House Oversight Committee chairman was just the most recent politician struck down by God for getting in Trump's way. And he goes on to say, that's what happens when you mess with the great white hope, spouted Peterson, who refers to the president as the great white hope. If you notice, John McCain, he said, dead. Peterson continues listing other people he believes God has killed while playing the role of hitman for Trump. Charles Krauthammer, he dead, he continues. I'm just reading what it says here. And Elijah Cummings, now, he dead. Again, family, I'm just reading how he has it written here. They're quoting him. He's saying that he dead. Okay. They all didn't like the great white hope. They went against him. They talked about him. Now they all dead. That's amazing. Peterson isn't the only conservative religious leader who has become convinced the Lord is killing people on Trump's behalf. While appearing on conspiracy theorist Chris McDonald's program, The MC Files, Christian fundamentalist Stacy Shiflett also insisted God ended Cummings' life for leading a cooked, deceptive, demonic attempt to remove Trump from office. You've got a leader that has been in office for over 30 years, that opened the door on unfettered abortion in this country. His civil rights icon status was a joke because he did nothing to bring rights to his people. And all he did was divide. All he did was play the race card, Shiflett said in his blistering attack. Everything that he's done has been nothing but trying to take this president out. He concluded about Cummings, who he believes was a corrupt and lawless leader. I believe that God has had enough, and God moved. However, in his response, the news of Cummings' death, the president was decidedly more tactful. Okay, so as you see, there are these people, oh my goodness. And I'm looking at one of the comments. Someone says, who listens to these nut jobs? You see. And so you have Reverend Jessie Lee Peterson. I was thinking the same thing as I was reading the article. I said, he pastors who? Who is a part of his congregation? Who actually sits under this man and listens to him spew this garbage while praising Donald Trump as the great white hope? Now, Representative Elijah Cummings, passing away was very tragic. Okay. Whenever any of our people pass away, to me, it's something that is, it's sad. It's hurting. It's hurtful, especially because you know that people have much to say because of how he opposed Donald Trump. But a lot of people opposed Donald Trump. And to believe, for this other black man, Jesse Lee Peterson, to believe that the Most High Yah actually killed him for Trump, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the Most High chastises or deals with Jesse Lee Peterson himself. Because that, to me, that statement is an abomination, because Trump has absolutely nothing positive to do with the Most High Yah. He has no relationship with the Most High Yah. He's a wicked, sinful man. And these things that this other guy was accusing Representative Cummings of, to me, it shows the hypocrisy of the fact that these people are reprobates. He says that everything that he's done has been nothing but try to take out Donald Trump. And he goes on to say that he believes that Cummings was corrupt and that he was a lawless leader, and that God has had enough and God has moved. This sounds like some type of sick joke to me, because what he is saying about Representative Cummings, he just described Donald Trump, corrupt and lawless. And at some point, the Most High will have enough of him as well as the guy who has spoken these things, and Jesse Lee Peterson as well. People obviously don't understand the judgment of Yah. When I see and know that the judgment of Yah has taken place, it brings about fear to me, because I understand what judgment is. I know what judgment feels like. I have been chastised and judged by the Most High. Many of us have been chastised or judged by the Most High for various things in our lives. Some judgments or chastisements are harsher than others. But to see another person be judged is not a laughing matter. And for Jesse Peterson to even state that this was punishment from the Most High, he has absolutely no proof of that, especially because he is saying in regards to anything said against Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not a righteous man that the Most High is going to step in and start killing his own children for this wicked devil. I'm sorry. But unfortunately, I believe that Jesse Lee Peterson is a tare that has been planted among the wheat. The scripture says that the wheat and the tares are going to grow together. They look alike. And so that's what I believe. I believe he is a tare. He just looks like us, but he is definitely not of us. He is something else. And he himself is a wicked man, because the way he praises and worships white people is unreal and unimaginable to me. No man or woman should be praised and worshipped by another. And to the family of Representative Cummings, I know this is deeply disturbing to them. He took his last breath, and he's no longer with us. And for this man to toy around with it, sometimes you do have to speak on things if it is a judgment from the Most High, and it is, but not in a way that is disrespectful, but more so in a way to warn others that the Most High is moving. He is judging. He is making choices. He is cleaning house, or whatever the case may be. But there is no evidence that I know of that Representative Cummings' death was any type of judgment. Every person who dies is not a judgment, especially if you're trying to link it to some type of irreverence of Donald Trump. That is a sick joke. It is very disrespectful to the dead, in my opinion, because Donald Trump is nobody to where he deserves to be reverenced or respected or praised for anything that he has done, because he himself is a lawless and wicked man. Okay, that is all I have to say on this topic. I'm just very deeply disturbed by the fact that this so-called black man, Jesse Lee Peterson, is going out of his way to be in opposition to his own people. And he thinks that somehow, well, he does score brownie points in the eyes of these other people, but at the end of the day, he's going to be just like what's the guy in the movie Django? It wasn't Uncle Ruckus, but Samuel L. Jackson played the part of an Uncle Ruckus lookalike. But that's going to be Jesse Peterson. When it's all said and done, you're going to have Django say, "No, you get over there with them." Okay, that's who you're with right now. Okay, when it's all said and done, and so that is my 2 cents on this subject, family. And with that, I will say shalom. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.